let's not start from the beginning. That would be bad. We purposely selected where we wanted to restart from last time, so that would defeat the purpose to start from the beginning. But it's for, like, right at the top, it's so tempting to pick, you know? So last time we failed to get an ending because we needed more information from other endings. Very wonderful. And as a result, we decided to go back to the last set of chromatic doors where we actually had a choice of who to pick and picked the other option that we didn't pick. And we'll see what happens. With any luck, we'll get an actual ending. But we'll see. And maybe we'll be better at puzzles this time. Maybe not. Alice. Kay. The blue door.
Right.
We should hurry.
We took off toward the door at a run. I glanced back over my shoulder to see the others heading for their respective doors. Fee, Dio, and Clover were headed toward the green door, while Tenmayoji carried Quark toward the red door, followed by Luna.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Wait, 3 doors?
It appears they are all locked.
Is this a dead end?
And what's that thing over there?
It looks like the thing next to the number 9 door.
Insightful.
Does that lever move?
Only one way to find out. Wow, a door opened.
Well, that was easy enough.
I'm intrigued by the garden. It'll open the door on the right, though.
Then we are likely meant to go there.
No shit, Sherlock. How do we get the other doors to open?
I have no idea. There do not seem to be any other mechanisms which might cause them to unlock.
I don't think that's really something we should be worrying about right now. We have a door that's open, we should go through it.
But I want to know what's in the garden, Alice.
You are correct. There is little to be achieved by remaining here.
Forward it is, then. Or right, I guess. Right, this room. The 0 the 3rd thing. What is this place? Well, you know, a room.
The rec room, apparently. Oh, you didn't see it. There was a plate on the door. It said rec room, as I recall.
Thanks, Alice.
Short for recreation, one might assume.
Thank you, Kay.
How ironic. I doubt recreation is foremost on any of our minds right now.
Okay, the pull and darts I get, but... what's with the suits of armor? Seems kind of weird.
If you think the armor's weird, check that thing out.
Is that a ride?
No, that seems like the most normal thing here, actually.
Yeah. I see them in front of grocery stores all the time. You put a coin in and it kind of rocks around. You must have gone on one at least once when you were a kid.
Maybe.
I have no memory of doing so, but it is possible.
That's my thoughts exactly, Kay. Wow. Love relating to amnesiac in game. Does this thing mean there were kids here at some point? Oh, you're here for this? Why is it good that you're here for this room? Should I be concerned, Relix?
No, I don't think so. I guess it's part of someone's collection.
The collection of 0 the 3rd rides?
That seems like an exceedingly odd thing to collect.
So this place has a lounge, some sleeping quarters, and now this rec room. It feels like we're on some kind of luxury cruise liner. I was worried you were gonna say something about a boat. Yes, but no, but yes, but no. That's nice. Well, at least you're here either way, so...
Now that you mention it, it does give the impression that people are supposed to stay here for an extended period of time. They have a small but well-stocked infirmary. Anyone here would be able to treat at least minor injuries and illnesses.
So you think this room is to help people keep from going out of their minds with boredom?
Yes. Relaxation is important in an isolated environment.
Quack indeed. And everything anybody needs to live without leaving. I guess they're planning to keep us here for a while, huh? Well, that's not happening. I'm not sure you have a choice in that, Sigma.
I agree. Let's just find those moon card things and get out of here.
Ah, there's a door over there.
Wow, shocker. No good. Won't open. Looks like it's locked up tight.
In other words, the moon cards must be in this room somewhere.
Right then. Let's find them. A pool table, huh? It looks as though a piece of the felt has been torn off. Yeah, look at it. So the felt's been torn off. Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything about it. Fine, whatever. Seek a way out. So true. The ball retrieval slot. Yeah, that's where the balls that go into the pockets come out. Okay, guess there's nothing there for now. Some of the felt has been torn off. Okay, fine. I wanted to look at the hole, but I guess not. Hey Alice, what's the deal with that screen over the pool table? I think it's a scoreboard. Okay. Oh hey, it's a piece of felt. Looks like these are all the same thing. Do you think we're supposed to pick the right bottles or something? I hope not. They all look exactly alike to me. Then just take whichever one you want. Illuminol. Oh boy, we're missing a ball. Nah, looking at your piece of felt, I see. Yeah, I was thinking about trying to fit it into this bare spot on the pool table. And there. Wonderful. We put the felt back. What if we turn off the light? That's an E. Pool table. And there's an E on that scrap of cloth. Yes, there is. Okay, I guess I can't do anything else about that right now. What's this supposed to be a picture of? Some balls, you know. Yeah, they're those balls from that kid's show, right? What? If you collect 7 of them, then you get a wish. And there's more than twice that here. This isn't Dragon Ball, Alice. No, that is a set of billiard balls. Then? Look, I think it's probably a hint. Just grab it and bring it with you. That's nice. Kamehameha, so true. Does this explain how darts works? Apparently. I wonder if these are instructions for the dart scoreboard here. Are these the rules darts normally uses? I have no idea. I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is. Isn't darts just a way to flirt with girls? I guess it can be. I guess some people use it that way, but darts is a legitimate and dignified indoor sport for gentlemen. Sure it is. What? Where you compete to see how many girls you can get? What the hell happened to you? Okay, well, we can worry about that later, I guess. An automatic scoreboard, huh? Nice. If we had some darts, we could play a game or two. Maybe we can find some darts somewhere. I like that one of the knights has a pool cue. Let's see, what else is there to look at? Oh, hey, it's a lion. Looks like this box is connected to the ride somehow, but why? I can't say for sure, but rides often require payment in order to run. Yeah, but I don't see anywhere to stick a coin in. The lion's mouth, you idiot. Have you looked closely at the lion? There seems to be a slot in the mouth. The blue box with the lion's face on it. One of the lower corners has a circular keyhole. Okay, probably need to find a key for that. Hello. It looks like this extension cord is plugged into the ride, but I'm not sure why. What do you mean? It's probably there so the ride can get power. And that's not what I mean. There's way too much slack. Doesn't this look like the ride's power cable is long enough without the extension cord? And then let's take the extension cable with us. Don't forget to plug the ride back into the outlet. Yeah. Okay. That's nice. It's one of those rides like you see in front of the grocery store. It looks like Zero's Jr. I get the feeling someone's laughing at us. I don't like it. Well, you're not supposed to like it, frankly. Interesting. Huh? Why won't it open? And there's something in there, but we can't take it out if it won't open. Score 91. Oh, it has the darts on it. Well, the darts, rather. There's a round indentation inside this frame. Perhaps something round goes in it. Okay, so we'll need to get something for that, I guess. Something with the other side. This frame cover is locked. I can't get it to open. Really? What about you? There's a round indentation inside this frame. Okay, I got it. So I need to find the round things, put them in, then we can get the darts. Nothing happens when I push the button. Why don't you hit it? A little damage might make it more flexible. What the hell kind of logic is that? If being locked means it's working correctly, then it's not working correctly. Then if it's not working correctly, it won't be locked. Nope. If we break it completely, then we're boned. What an astute observation. Okay. Well, just can't do anything with that yet. No, wait. Why can't I click it? Oh, how nostalgic. This is a jukebox. It plays an old form of music media known as record. With a push of a few buttons, you can listen to your favorite songs. It looks like it's not plugged in. There's an outlet over there, but I don't think the cable is long enough. It won't reach. It doesn't look like it. I guess we can't use the jukebox right now. Wait, Sigma, I think you've got the solution right there. Indeed, you might say, extend the reach of the jukebox cable. Now get to it. That's what I was trying to do. I connect this extension cord to the power cable and plug it into the outlet. There you go. Nothing happens when I push the button. Okay, well, come back to that later, I guess. My god! This deer must have phased halfway through the wall and then gotten stuck. How horrific. And this is a mounted head. It's a decoration. Ah. I did think it had extraordinarily long legs. Fascinating. You know, I'm pretty sure it's for records. Is this guy holding a shield with glass on it? Appears so. Hey, it doesn't look like there's something under the glass. Yeah, hard to tell what it is from here, though. And we can't get it as long as it's covered in glass. Then break it. Duh. This guy's holding something. Ah, a lever's... maybe I should just call it an axe. In any event, it's a European weapon with a bilaterally symmetrical blade. Can I... I guess I'll give him the weapon I got in exchange for whatever he's holding. Were you planning to give this suit of armor to pool cue? I don't think that would be appropriate. The cue stick is meant for more important things. Perhaps he should hold on to it for now. I guess I'll just take the weapon it's holding then. Well, that's what I was intending to do, but... It's probably a 1, 2, 3 thing, isn't it? Oh. Well, that tells me the hotkey worked, I guess. This looks like some sort of control panel. And there's something on the screen. Rectangular button, turns stage lights on/off. Circular button, activates armor. Huh. And there's a triangle in the middle of the circular button. I'm gonna push it. That's convenient. No. The shield. And the glass is broken. Yoink. We can get at that thing on its shield now, right? Yeah, let's grab it. An Allen wrench. Is that it? Well, anyways. If I can bind it with the luminol. No. Alright, what am I supposed to do with these white balls? Maybe you need to drop them into the pockets on the pool table? Place each of the 6 balls in the correct pocket in the following order: A, B, C, D, E, F. Specific balls must go in specific pockets. For instance, ball A would need to go into pocket A and so forth. Drag each ball to the desired pocket and then release the ball to drop it. Clicking the yellow triangle will allow you to switch which ball group is displayed, either 1 through 8 or 9 through 15. Alright, let's give this a try. How annoying. Okay, so 4 goes into A. One goes into B. Hopefully I'm doing this right. I might have fucked this up already. Maybe I should write this down. You don't have billiards memorized, and it's a pain to go back and forth. Okay, consider it written down. Okay, so orange with lines is 13. I definitely messed this up, but I figured. Okay. Maybe I didn't mess it up, because E was marked here, wasn't it? Okay, let's look around and find out. Let's go back to the way I was doing it and see if I mess it up or not. And that'll be the determinator, I guess. Okay, so... So... Purple... 4, right? 4, then... The yellow... 1... 13... Blue... 2... E... Green... And F... is the yellow... Yellow. 9. Yeah, okay. Okay, so let's just locate where E is then. Okay, so that's where A is. So B was what again? Yellow, green. Okay, so B is not there. I messed that up. Okay, so A, B, that's fun. Maybe if I put the luminal on it, or no, I can't. Whatever. That's fine. C was 13, I'm pretty sure. No. Well, that's lucky. Okay, then D was... 2. Pretty sure that was there. Or not, okay. Well, let's figure out where the other 2 are for sure then. So, 6 I'm pretty sure. Is the green... Yeah. Pretty sure that's where E is, yeah. Okay, so that means I know where F should be. F is... yellow... 9. So... gotta flop those two. Got it. Okay. Take... who knows how much. Okay, so... you... there... you... there... yeah. There we go. Ah, that was easy. It looks like something came out of the ball retrieval slot. You see? Down here. And what is this? Some sort of container, huh? And there's something inside. Why don't you take it out? Sounds good. I'll just hang on to this then. Dart tips. I wonder what we're gonna have to connect that with. Can we do something with a pool cue? With a pool table? No? Okay. No? Okay. Now just spray this table with luminol. Perfect. Now time to turn off the fucking lights. What does the pool table have to say to us? Ah, I see. It's the clue to the puzzle I just solved. Wonderful. That totally wasn't late. Can I grab another bottle of luminol? I already took one, but maybe we should grab another. No, I don't think so. If you really need another one, you can just come back, right? Okay, well that tells me I don't need another one, so that's fine, I guess. Okay, oh, there's nothing more I can do with those then. Oh, the scoreboard maybe. There's a large scoreboard hanging from the ceiling above the pool table. That's it? Really? Okay, Ah, the pool cue. Why was the suit of armor holding a pool cue? Perhaps it's not an ordinary cue. And the button is a little weird. It's got a hexagon with a hole on the tip. Of course it does. Well, luckily we have an Allen wrench. And now it's a key with a circular tip. Wow. I wonder where I saw something like that. Alright, this tool I've got here should fit the keyhole here. It took a bit of work to make, but yes. The tip does look remarkably similar. Okay, here we go. It opened. Then let us take a look inside. A bunch of coins. You know, I was all excited about finally being rich after we found these in here, but they don't look right. I agree. The markings are strange. I have a feeling they only work on this ride. That seems likely. In any event, we may as well take a few of them. Coins. I am be eating the sun and all that. Yup. Okay. Now to put a coin in here. Yeah, figures. And the button's lit up. I guess it's on now. I still don't have any hint for what I could put here. I see. There's a black record sitting in the jukebox. Nothing to see here. Move along. How can I find the combinations that I need then? Not you. I guess there is no connection between the pool cue thing and that. How about you? No, were you planning to put a coin in there? Yeah, I figure if I put a coin in here, then maybe it'll start up, right? Okay, I'll drop a coin in and... Okay. Why the hell are you writing it? Look at me go. I can't watch this. There is no God. Hey, Sigma. Alice. He's waving at us now. Alice, what's going on? I'm scared. I'm not watching. This isn't happening. Everything is fine. Huh? What was that? It seems to have taken a picture. Hooray! Ah, that was delightful. Now, where is that photograph? Ah, there we are. Excellent. I give this to you as a memento of our time together, Sigma. I don't really... Just holding it makes me feel wrong. No, that's hardly necessary. Z9, D1. Interesting. And that's why I was excited you made it to this room with you. Okay, it's precious. Ah, I see. Oh boy, a gold record. Take it. And it was D1, right? Yep. And there's a gold record sitting in the jukebox. Yoink. And there we go. Looks good. There we go. Looks good. Huh? Did you hear something? Look. The light on the frame in the middle is green now. Oh, yeah, it is. I'm guessing that means it might have unlocked. I sure hope so. What's this thing? It's a box with the darts in it, isn't it? Darts. We still have the box, so that's a little concerning, but that's a later problem. For now, we can play some darts. Get a score of 91 with 3 darts. Keep in mind, however, the source for each area must have a secret relationship to the other scores. Toss a dart in each area to reach the correct point value. To throw a dart at the particular area, drag then release the dart on the area where you'd like it to land. I think I messed that up already. Hang on. Okay. Because we need 91, right? So now we just need 60. Not 60, 80. Yeah, we only need 20 more. Perfect. Failed. Wait, what? What do you mean failed? Didn't I need a score of 91, or am I stupid? Looks like I won't be getting far just tossing them randomly. We may have to use our heads a bit for this one. I don't have any thoughts, though. Do I actually need a score of 120? Well, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, get a score of 91. Keep in mind, however, the score for each area must have a specific relationship to the other scores. What does that mean? I don't want to have to do math. Why does Zero Escape always make me have to do fucking math? Do you want to hint all the exact answer? I don't want to do the fucking math. That's where I'm at. So if you want to give me the answer, be my guess. What was the condition again? They need to all have a relationship together, and the score needs to equal 91. I've already tried a combination with, like, all blues that equal 91, and it didn't work. So I'm guessing the isn't, like, being the same color. They probably have to be one of each color is my next guess. Okay, so you can get 2 passcodes for this puzzle. It's like the key for one password, but you have to make sure red, blue, green. For the other password, you have to make sure red, green, blue. I see. So it has to be red is less than blue is less than green. Oh, I see. That's annoying. That's more annoying, if I can be honest. So it's not just red, blue, green, it's the values too. God, I hate it here. Anyone want to do the math? I have almost all the numbers up for their values if you want to pick which ones. I don't even remember. I can't think of what 13 times 3 is. That one's just gonna be a blank. You can. Did you look this up, by the way, Peachy? That's what I'm curious. 39. Miku color. Number, rather. I need it because it was bothering you. Okay, well, we know the trick, at least. Let's try figuring out the numbers ourselves first, and then give up and pick them, okay? Let's start with that. So... red... Right. Yeah, red is less than blue is less than green. And then vice versa. How annoying. Okay, so then, in the case with red being the greatest, the max you can put for that is 34. And then for green being the greatest, the most we can put for that is 40. Other way for the top one, red is greater than green than blue. Oh, that's annoying. Why did it change? Okay, well. Anyways. In case of blue being the least it can be is 6. And the least red can be is 9. Imagine trying to brute force this puzzle. Oh god. I think figuring out the one with green as the max value will be easiest since that's 40. So... maybe not, though. Because we still need one of each color, right? So... well, you know, it definitely can't ever be this bottom one here. That one's for sure. Because blue could never be at the most. You forgot the actual answers and are doing good math. Fair. Okay, so if we have 40, then we just need 51. We can't use 11 for our 1 though, so we need something that adds to 1 at the end. If we use 21, but is there any blues in between that would help us? We'd need a 30. I don't think there's any just 30s. Yeah, no. So not that one. 40 green, 33 blue, 18 red. 18 red. 33 blue. Oh, there. Yeah, okay. Let's try it. Hopefully the input order doesn't matter. We'll find out, though. Okay, so 40. Okay. Yay! I got one. Good work. Looks like you got it. And since the screen is, green, that means it is not the file password, it's the escape. Well done, Sigma. Look, the screen has changed. Yes, it has. Is this the password? No shit, Sherlock. Yay. Okay. Yep, I know. Let us in. Okay. You never would have guessed this on your own. Yeah, that's valid. I also wasn't going to guess this on my own. Okay. So in that case, we solved that one. So now we need the one with red as the max, which the highest value that can be is 34. You're not entirely sure how anyone is supposed to? Yeah, I don't know, man. There might be more hints somewhere else that I glossed over. That's a possibility. But, so 34 is the highest this one can be. And the lowest, yeah, still 6. But we're gonna definitely need that to be closer because 34 and 6 is literally only 40. And we can't have 50 in between, so... I imagine these numbers are gonna be a lot closer together. Which means it's most likely not gonna be 6 as a result. Maybe 39? Or no, 39 is greater. So it can't be 39. I'm smart. Yeah, let me cross out everything that is greater than 34, I guess. That would be helpful here. Or I guess I could just erase it. So not those. Probably not that. Okay, I think those are the only numbers that were greater than the 34. Okay. That didn't narrow it down that much, actually. Maybe 33. 33 plus 34 is 67. But the 33 is blue. There's nothing between 34 and 33. Green has to be in there in the middle somehow. Let's say you said earlier. Let me double check what you said. Yeah, red, green, blue, so... It can't be that one. So I guess I'll erase that off the board too. There has to be just enough wiggle room for green to come in. What if maybe 20 for blue? That would be 54. Green 24, but like green has to be in the middle. That's what you were saying before. I'll give it a try, but I'm pretty sure that's not gonna work. Red 34. It's supposed to be red, blue, green. Well, that's what I was writing before, but you told me to fix it. Where's the green 24? Ah, right there, okay. Okay. It's okay. You looked up the answers, so you didn't have to. Well, maybe you did have to, because I would probably ended up looking it up myself, frankly. Try a different solution this time. Yeah, I did. Looks like it worked out. See? The screen changed. Wink. And this one's different. Yes, it is. Moon, sun. New password. Yay, passwords. The safe is... Where is the safe? It's right there. The safe. It looks like a blah blah blah. Yep. Anyways, Yeah, file password, let's go. Ha! Piece of cake. We... Fourth intercostal left, between the fourth and fifth ribs in the upper left chest, stab wound, a wound caused by a knife or other sharp object. Wound margin, clean continuous. The wound margins are consistent with the stab wound. Wound angles, one sharp, one blunt. This is consistent with a knife wound. Most knives have one sharp cutting edge and one flat edge, which produce this wound profile. Wound cavity, the depth of the wound. Frequently this will match the length of the blade used. Wound length, the length along waist of the wound left in the epidermis. Usually this corresponds to the height of the blade. Wound width, blunt angle, the width of the blunt angle of the wound. Usually this corresponds roughly to the width of the knife blade, allowing for elasticity of the skin. I can read. Not to be confused with the coroner, or coroner is a government official which assists law enforcement by investigating the causes of death and dealing with the paperwork and logistics surrounding corpses. It can also be used colloquially to refer to someone who performs these duties, whether or not they're actually employed by the government. An autopsy is post-mortem surgery that examines the body in detail to determine the cause of death and evaluate any diseases or injuries that might be present. It is also super gross. Luminol is an organic compound with the chemical formula C8H7N3O2. When mixed with a hydroxide, salt, and hydrogen peroxide, it will glow blue when it comes in contact with blood and certain other substances. This property has made it a useful tool in criminal investigations, where it can reveal bloodstains that have been cleaned up. Keep this in mind next time you're contemplating how to deal with the neighbors listening to death metal at 3 in the morning. At first glance, Kay's bracelet seems different from the others. Specifically, it appears to be attached to his suit. Although the design is slightly different, it is not a part of his suit. The bracelet is attached directly to his wrist, with the face looking out through the hole of his armor. Just like the other bracelets, it will only come off when he escapes or when his heart stops beating. A memory condition where the sufferer retains knowledge such a language, social common sense, and so on, but memories of their own past and personality disappear. Its cause is usually psychological, but in rare cases it can be caused by serious head trauma. Kay suggested that an extremely painful breakup might have been the cause of his condition, but generalized amnesia usually requires a much more powerful trigger than breaking up with someone. In fact, a painful breakup often has the opposite effect. You want desperately to forget, but find that to be impossible, which leads to all sorts of other mental disorders, or so the person sitting behind me says. Fascinating. But you are right, these files are very tongue-in-cheek. They're fun to read as a result, though. Well, I guess time to enter the escape password. I almost forgot about that, if I can be honest. Alright, it opened. Now shall we collect our spoils? First. Map. It says floor B. The one I found in the lounge said floor A. Then that must mean floor A is in the top floor. We rode the elevator down to get to this floor after all. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, moving on. Next we've got, some keycards. They have an image of the moon on them. That must mean these are what the announcer was talking about. The moon keys. We got 2 of them, just like with the sun keys. Alright, Kay, you take one. Why? You're solo. Alice and I will take the other one. Ah, yes, of course. Thank you. And the last prize. Let's see here. A key. This must be for the exit. Now we can leave. What are we waiting for then? I don't know. Bloop. This is the lock for the exit. It says lock right now. Time to kiss this weird-ass room goodbye. I actually had a rather nice time. Whatever. I'd rather forget any of this ever happened. 3, 2, 1. Other than the dark bird, I'd say that room wasn't so bad.
Interesting.
And what is this place? A warehouse?
Hey, look over there.
And those doors are white.
Shall we have a look then?
Jingle jangle. Are these chromatic doors too?
They're all the same, though.
Well, this one's locked.
This one won't open either.
No luck here.
It looks like they have the same locking mechanism as the other chromatic doors.
So these will be the next doors to open. We should go let the others know.
Right.
Alice and I turned to go, but Kay stayed put. Is something wrong?
No. I just feel as if I've seen this warehouse before.
Wait, you've been here before?
I don't know. Perhaps I haven't been here. Only somewhere very similar.
You mean the Floor A warehouse?
Perhaps.
An ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
Right, so since we went into the rec room, we didn't get the notice this time about, like, how if a team doesn't vote, they all get penalized. But that means whoever opened the ambidex gate this time does know. What the hell?
Someone else must have opened one of the AB gates.
Before we got back?
I imagine they don't care what happens to the rest of us.
Obviously.
That would be the most logical explanation. In any event, we should return quickly.
Yeah. Let's get going, guys.
Sigma?
Where's Tamioji's team? Are they not back yet?
Nope. We were the first.
Then wait a little longer before you open the AB gate.
It wasn't us. I tried to stop him, but...
Come on, it's not like when we open the door really affects the matches, right? It's cool.
No, it's not cool.
Your team returned quite early, Dio. Did your investigation go smoothly?
I guess.
Which room did you guys go to?
The treatment center.
Treatment center? How is that different from the infirmary?
There were these pod things. Look, just go see for yourself, all right? I don't feel like explaining it.
I mean, fair, but jeez.
You took something from the treatment center, didn't you?
Huh? What are you talking about?
You did. I saw it too. After we opened the safe, you grabbed something out of it and put it in your pocket. Show us what you took.
Get away from me!
Clover shoved her hand into Dio's pocket and began to dig around.
It should be in this one.
Let go!
Before Dio could push her away, Clover found what she was looking for.
I knew it!
I see. An injection gun? The label on the vial says neostigmine. What's this stuff for?
I don't know, but I feel like I've heard that name before somewhere.
Me too.
Give it back. I found it, so it's mine.
Hey!
With a desperate lunge, Dio managed to grab the gun back from Clover. But before she had a chance to protest,
Have any of you seen Quark? Anyone? Please!
Quark? Did something happen to him?
We found a pantry on the other side of the red door, but after we left, he just disappeared.
We've looked everywhere, but we can't find him.
And you think he's lost?
Don't you think you're being a little optimistic there?
What?
Come on, that little jerk's probably dead by now. We've already found one corpse, right?
What the hell is wrong with you?
A lot is wrong with Dio, frankly.
How could you? Why would you say such a horrible thing?
Because he's a horrible person.
Whoa, simmer down there. Just saying it's a possibility.
Well, even if it is, we should all be looking for him.
Yes!
As we began to file out, I saw Alice staring intently into the corner of the warehouse. It seemed strange, but looking for Quark was my priority. I turned and headed toward the magenta door. Quark, are you in here? I guess not. Damn. Well, let's try floor B then. Tomioji's team took the red door. And they've probably already searched that area pretty thoroughly then. Maybe I'll try the blue door. Here we go again. Quark, where are you? He's not here either. Where the hell did he go?
Ah, Sigma. Any luck?
Nothing. I can't find him anywhere.
I see.
What about you? Never mind. If you'd found him, you'd have said something already.
Indeed. I went to the treatment center, as well as the Floor B warehouse, but he was not there.
Oh well. Let's head back to the Floor A warehouse.
Good idea. Perhaps the others have had more luck.
Will, did you find him?
Sorry. We couldn't find him anywhere.
I see.
Are the three of you the only others to have returned?
Yeah, we're it.
I'm guessing you guys didn't have any luck either.
Yeah. No clues or anything.
I don't get it. With this many people looking, it seems like we'd be able to find him pretty fast.
Yeah.
Quark is only a child. It's possible he's become trapped in a small enclosed space.
Well, will we at least be able to hear her calling for help?
Yeah, you're right.
Quark.
Tomiyoji's shoulders slumped. He looked old, much older than he had when we'd met. I could see tears glistening at the corners of his eyes. And for just a moment, I saw in them all his pain, fear, and despair, and I felt like someone had put a heart in my vice. My heart in a vice. I can't fucking read. Medeo appeared, and the mood suddenly changed.
Hey! You guys, come here!
Dio?
What are you standing around for? They're in the crew quarters!
They? What?
Just come on!
Fucking Dio, yo. Seems like we sped run Luna's death as well. That's nice. How?
Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off.
And there was a roaring in my ears. Breathing, heartbeat, but my footsteps sounded muffled, as if I was hearing them through the layers of cotton. I pressed a shaking hand to Alice's neck. Her skin was still warm, and the only pulse I felt was my own. Looking down, it was clear why. Something had been driven into her chest so far that only the hilt was visible, and the entire front of her body was covered in blood. No one could survive something like that. I forced myself to swallow. Let's try that again. I forced myself to swallow the stinging lump in my throat and turned toward Luna. Unlike Alice, at first glance she seemed unharmed. As I reached for her neck to check for her pulse, however, I saw a red mark near her jawline. Nearby on the floor sat an injection gun. I already knew what I would find, but I pressed my fingers to her neck and waited. Nothing. They're dead.
My God.
What on earth happened here?
Yeah, Dio, what the fuck?
That bastard killed them!
Who?
Whoever it was that killed the old lady in the AB room.
You're saying this mystery person killed Luna and Alice?
Maybe only one of them was supposed to be killed, but the murderer had to kill the other to keep them quiet.
Or perhaps they killed one another. Luna stabbed Alice in the chest, after which Alice attacked her with the injection gun.
That's pretty far-fetched. Look at Alice's clothes. No sign of a struggle. I don't think they fought.
Then were they killed somewhere else and then brought here?
No. If that were the case, there would be much less blood.
I guess that's true.
Whatever the case, we have too few clues to figure it out right now. We'd all separated to look for Quark. Any one of us could have done it.
Okay, but who last had the injection gun? I think is a great place to fucking start. You mean the killer is one of us?
Do you think there's someone else in here?
Well,
Do you think that Zero Sr. killed these two, as well as the old woman?
Give me a break! How can you just sit around here talking?
No point in making a fuss.
Are you fucking kidding me? One of us is a killer.
yeah, Dio.
Can't think of a better reason to make a fuss.
You do realize you're the most likely suspect, don't you?
Excuse me?
You wait until the rest of us have gathered in the warehouse. Then you kill Alice and Luna. You pretended to be the first to find them, and
Are you saying I did this?
Yeah,
I'm just saying it's a possibility. You don't need to get so worked up about it.
unless you did it.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
So if you don't vote, your choice is set to ally. I guess that means Luna's vote will be ally for this round.
Yes, it does. Perhaps that outcome is what the killer was after.
And they killed Alice and Luna for that? Who would Luna's opponent be?
Quark and myself.
One person is missing and the others bought the farm. I'd say this old fart's the most suspicious one here.
You want to say that to my face?
Yeah, you killed her so you could get a few more points in the AB game.
Are you an idiot?
Yes.
How do you explain Alice? She's playing against Kay, not me!
Not quite. Even without his partner Alice, Sigma will still be able to cast a vote as he wishes.
Then maybe that's why Luna died. Maybe they meant to kill Sigma, but something went wrong and they...
True. I suppose that is a possibility. But we are engaging in pure speculation here. There is little to no evidence to support any of this.
Well, we should probably head back to the warehouse.
We should take their bracelets with us then.
Huh? Do they really matter anymore?
Without their bracelets, some of us would be unable to open the secondary chromatic doors.
You're pretty calm, pal. Too calm. You did it, didn't you?
A sterling deduction. I await your further insight. He wears a mask, therefore he is guilty, perhaps?
What did you just say? Are you fucking with me?
Knock it off. Is there really any point to arguing about this?
Agreed. We aren't getting any younger here.
I apologize. We should return to the warehouse.
Alice.
Come on, Clover. We gotta go.
No! I'm not going anywhere. I can't just leave her here.
Clover.
If you don't vote, Dio might get out.
Huh?
He's got 6 BP right now. If you don't vote, you will automatically ally. And I bet my left arm he'll pick Betray. That'd be 3 points, which will put him at 9. Once he's got that, there's nothing stopping him from opening the number 9 door. I'll try and pick ally, of course. But Dio's not an idiot. He'll try and stop me or get in my way somehow.
Dio will have 9 points?
What are you gonna do, Clover? If you stay here, you might be letting Alice's killer get away.
Fine. I'll do it. There's no way I'm going to let him get 9 points.
Good. Let's go.
Mm.
5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
I took a deep breath and unlocked the AB room. No matter how hard I looked for answers, I only found for more questions. Who killed Alice and Luna? Where was Quark? I wasn't in any kind of mood to play along with Zero's ridiculous games. At this point, I didn't really have a choice. I heaved a silent sigh and started toward the entrance to my AB room.
Sigma, what would you say to voting ally? I would reciprocate, of course. You have 5 BP. If we both ally, then you will gain 2 points, leaving you with 7 in total. Should you also cooperate mutually in the following round, you would gain another 2 points, bringing you to 9. Conversely, if you were to choose to betray me during this round, you would gain 3 points, for a total of 8. In other words, you will be unable to reach 9 BP until the round following this one. That being the case, choosing ally is the most logical choice.
True, but how many points do you have?
Me?
As I recall, you and Clover chose Betray in the first AB game. That means you should have 6 BP right now. If you betray me and get another 3, you could get all the way to 9 this round.
Ah, yes, that is true. However, escaping as soon as possible is not my goal.
But you picked Betray in the first round, didn't you?
That was in the interest of my own safety. As I only had 3 points at the time, the prospect of losing 2 of them was very unsettling.
Fair, I guess.
Now that I have 6 BP, I have some room for error.
Why wouldn't you want to get out of here as soon as you possibly could?
Of course I would like to, but attempting to do so would be unwise.
Why is that?
Isn't it obvious? If I escape on my own, everyone else will be trapped here forever.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Have you forgotten what Zero told us?
The number 9 door only opens once! Once that happens, it's all over! It'll close for good after 9 seconds, so if you're not careful, you can get stuck.
I trust you remember now?
So, if someone opens it and escapes.
Precisely. Did you not realize? Perhaps I shouldn't have said anything.
Hey, don't tell me you're planning to just leave us all in the lurch and take off by yourself.
I would never do that. Consider the following. If I did manage to get to 9 points before anyone else, do you think the rest of our companions would allow me to leave? Especially knowing that, if they did, they would remain here for the rest of their lives?
No, of course he'd stop you.
You see? Working toward leaving as a group is the most logical choice for me.
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
Our time is nearly up. I trust you will choose wisely.
Yeah, of course. You too. Oh boy.
"30 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes."
Kay had made a compelling argument, but I still had to make my choice. Would he really choose to ally? If I choose ally and he chose betray, he'd have 9 points and I'd have 2. Still, even if he did have 9 points, he might not try and escape right away. The question was, how much could I trust him? How much trust could I give a man whose face I'd never seen?
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Why does Sigma insist on voting literally last second?
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening. Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Okay, no. Okay, how could you? What a dirty little liar. Shameful.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
What?
So you did indeed choose ally.
Yeah. You tricked me.
I apologize.
Sigma! You fucking idiot! Now Kay's got 9 points thanks to your stupid ass.
But he's not going to just leave us.
I apologize for taking further advantage of your trust, but I will be leaving.
God damn it, Kay. What? Before we could react, Kay slipped past us with speed and agility that belied his size, belied his... What the fuck? Anyways. In the blink of an eye, he was standing in front of the number 9 door.
Kay! God damn it! Wait, you son of a bitch!
He didn't give any sign that he'd heard Dio. Just grabbed the lever and pulled it down. Well, good for Kay.
Oh no!
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Why did you do it? I trusted you, Kay.
The answer is obvious. 3 people have already been murdered. If I remain, I place myself in greater danger. A simple decision, really. I'm sure you would have done...
God damn it, Kay.
I apologize. I do intend to contact the police as soon as I have escaped. Now then.
Kay, wait. He didn't even turn around. I mean, why would he? The doors are gonna fucking close and they'll never open again at this point.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game.
It's all over, guys.
Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
He's gone.
Damn it! This is all your fault, Sigma!
Well, maybe, Dio, if you didn't kill 2 people.
There's no point to blaming him now.
Yeah. It's not like we can open that door again.
Ah, damn it!
Was it silly that you want Zero Jr. to show up again? I don't think so, but... No, this isn't right. This can't be right. We stood there in silence, staring at the door. The only exit to the outside world, now closed forever. Our only chance of escape now was to hope Kay would keep his word and contact the police. Alice, Luna, the old woman, and what killed them? And where had Quark gone? There were questions we still hadn't answered, but we have plenty of time now. Perhaps we still would. Game over. Yeah. Well, that was fun, just kidding. Hopefully convenient, we can just go back.
30 seconds remain.
Yep. Yep.
10 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
9.
Yep.
8.
Mm-hmm.
7.
Yep.
6.
Yep.
5.
Yep.
4.
Mm-hmm.
3.
Yep.
2.
Yep.
1. Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
I wonder if Kay still picked Betray or not.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
Good thing we know Kay's gonna betray this time, right?
Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Yeah. Not much of a change. So you picked Betray.
Leading to a draw, it would seem.
And you don't feel bad about it or anything?
I could ask the same of you.
Okay, yeah, I guess that's fair.
I had thought that you would choose Ally.
If I had, then you'd have 9 BP right now, wouldn't you? Nice try, but I'm not gonna let you get out of here that easily.
As I told you before, even if I were to reach 9 BP, I would not necessarily leave immediately.
Bull fucking shit.
I might choose to wait until everyone else had also reached 9 BP.
Liar. Yeah, but I considered that. It didn't seem likely.
Then you do not trust me.
Well...
No need to apologize. Trust must be earned in a game like this.
Uh-huh, buddy, we heard that same excuse in the other timeline. Exactly. Says the guy who told me to trust him so he could betray me.
Indeed. Clearly, I don't deserve to be trusted.
Buddy. Honesty is refreshing, but that's really not the brightest move.
So you chose Betray too, huh?
No shit, Sherlock.
You just picked Ally. I'd have 9 BP right now.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want.
Why on earth would I have done that?
There's no way Clover would have chosen Ally when you had a chance to betray her and get to 9 BP.
Are you an idiot or something?
Bunch of smartasses.
So you chose Betray?
Of course. Luna's bracelet is already off. No risk of a penalty for her now.
I mean, sure, but...
That brings Quark's BP up to 9.
Are you worried that he might try and get out?
Well, if he were to do so, the rest of us would be trapped here.
Bet you're all pretty happy he isn't here right now, aren't you?
Whoa, nobody's saying that.
Maybe you aren't saying it, but I know what you're thinking.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round. Star keys are required to open the gates. There is no set limit on usage of the Star keys. The Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
Tamayoji needs to calm his ass down and drink something cold. So true. As many times as we want, huh? And that means we can play the AB game over and over using these star keys, right?
So it would seem.
All right, well, where do we find them?
Beyond the next set of chromatic doors.
Oh? You found them already?
Yeah, that's right. I forgot to tell you guys. Take a look at the map. There are 3 white doors in the floor B warehouse.
White doors, huh? Maybe that's where Quark went. The warehouse on floor B, you said?
Yeah, but you're not going to be able to get through them until they open. We still got more than 80 minutes until that happens.
Damn.
We will need to form groups of colors that can make white.
Time we had a look at all our colors then.
Yeah. Looks like they've been shuffled around again. Looks like I'm a blue solo.
I'm a magenta. Pear.
As am I.
You and me, huh? Better than Dio, I guess.
You say something?
What color are you?
I'm a green solo. What's with the sigh?
Forget about it.
What about you two?
Cyan, pear.
I'm a cyan pear too.
Alice and Luna's bracelets have changed as well. Both of them are yellow pears.
And then, what color is Quark?
He's a red solo. In order to open the white doors, you'd normally need, say, red, blue, and green.
But solos can't group together, right?
That's why the pairs are magenta, yellow, and cyan. Magenta is a mix of red and blue. Yellow is a mix of red and green. Cyan is a mix of blue and green. So if you combine magenta with green, you get white. And so on.
I see.
Okay then. We just need to get to the floor B warehouse when the doors open, right? I'll be taking off then.
Where do you think you're going?
Anywhere that isn't here. Hanging out with a murderer? Doesn't sound like a good time to me.
The guy who insists on splitting up is usually the first to bite it.
What?
Well, then again, loners often turn out to be killers.
Just what are you getting at, old man? You think I kill him?
Yeah.
Well, maybe, maybe not. But you're pretty damn suspicious.
You trying to start something, you wrinkle old piece of...
Hey, knock it off. We don't actually know one of us is the killer, do we?
We have no evidence of that, no. But we do know that Zero Senior is one of us. And there is an excellent chance that Zero Senior and the killer are one and the same.
Then why did he kill Alice and Luna now? Let's try that again, shall we? I hope he bites it. Me too. Then why did he kill Alice and Luna now? If Zero Senior wanted any of us dead, he could have done it way before this. Well, we were, I don't know, unconscious, for instance. What's the point of setting up this whole game just to kill off two of your participants halfway through?
Wait, then are you saying there's another person in here somewhere?
It's possible. I think it might be a good idea for us to all look for the killer. We need those Monokuma files.
Well, we gain nothing by standing around here.
True.
Yeah. I've got to find Quark, and soon.
If we're going to search, we should go in pairs this time.
How are we going to pair up then?
I'm not going with Kay. If he decides he feels like snapping me in half, there's not a whole hell of a lot I can do about it.
I'll go with anyone besides Dio.
Okay, Clover, you're with me.
I don't want to go with Dio either.
Fine. He's hardly my first choice, but I'll take Dio.
Damn.
What the hell?
Just figured that this way we don't have to make this into a huge argument.
I mean, fair.
Besides, I'm gonna be stuck with you once we go through the chromatic doors anyway. No reason to put it off.
I will go with Sigma.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah?
Would you prefer someone else?
Yeah, Clover. No, I guess you're okay.
That leaves me and Clover as a pair then.
Yep.
Looks like we're all set.
We'll take the cyan door on floor A and the blue door on floor B.
All right? Clover and I'll take the magenta door and the red door.
That leaves us with the yellow and green doors then. Once we're all done, let's meet in the floor B warehouse, alright?
Got it.
See you later then.
And there's no one in the infirmary. No Quark and no killer, at least as far as I can see.
Well, there is someone here. Technically, at least. The old woman.
Oh, yeah. She was lying silently on the bed furthest away from us. If it weren't for the bloodstains on her chest and arm, her peaceful expression would have fooled most people into thinking she was just asleep. The blood had dried and darkened, now looked like any other stain. And that's when I noticed it. Huh? Wait a minute, look at her wrist.
It seems remarkably clean.
Yeah. For some reason there's no blood on this part.
Maybe she had something on her wrist. A watch, perhaps.
A watch?
Yes. It was likely removed after she was killed. That would account for the lack of blood splatter on her wrist.
A watch, huh? I don't know. It just looks like it was kind of wide for a watch. Aren't women's watches usually thinner?
You raise a good point. Perhaps it was some kind of jewelry?
Jewelry? You mean like a bracelet or some... Bracelet? Of course! Why didn't I see it sooner? This is the same size and shape as our bracelets. Look, it's exactly the same width.
Then that would mean...
She was wearing a bracelet when she was killed. She was a participant just like us.
Are you sure? This old woman, a player in the nonary game.
Okay. Is something wrong?
Oh, no. Nothing. If you're correct, then where did the thief hide the stolen bracelet? We were quite thorough during our earlier search, but I know that I saw nothing, and none of the others reported finding a bracelet either.
And then that means they've been holding on to it this whole time. They've probably still got it.
That would seem likely.
No, wait. If they'd been carrying it around, the sensors in the chromatic doors would have picked it up. Without the right combination of bracelets, the secondary door would never have opened.
So our suspect is not only a killer and a thief, but a skilled imposter as well.
What are you saying?
After killing the old woman, they put on her bracelet. In fact, it is entirely possible they are wearing it still. Yes, that would make sense.
So the killer's running around with the old woman's bracelet?
Yes.
And you're telling me they're probably wearing it?
Correct. Do you remember what Zero Jr. told us? Something about how the bracelet will come off if the wearer's heart stops. I don't recall the exact words. But in any event, once the old woman had died, her bracelet would have detached, allowing the killer to easily collect it.
Why?
So that they could participate in the nonary game, I imagine.
What?
I suspect the killer was someone who was not originally intended to be a participant. For whatever reason, however, they were willing to go to great lengths to ensure that they were. To that end, they killed the old woman, who was one of the original participants, and took her place.
But why would someone do that?
That? I have no idea. Certainly they must have a goal of some sort. You would have to be mad to choose to come here. But as to what that goal is, and how the killer intends to achieve it, I'm afraid I do not have even speculation.
That's interesting.
Have you noticed something?
Well, there's blood all over the old lady's arm, except for right here. Since that's where the bracelet was, then the bracelet the killer stole should have blood on it.
Right.
But none of us is wearing a bloody bracelet.
Sigma, please tell me you're kidding. The killer would have, of course, wiped the blood off. Only a fool would walk around with a bracelet covered in blood.
So you're saying they cleaned it?
Yes. Have you discovered something?
Okay. I know how we can identify the killer.
Oh?
We just need some of that luminol. It doesn't matter how well they cleaned it, there should be some traces of blood left.
Aha, I see.
Oh, this is why Tamayoji was spraying them on the bracelets last time too. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That could very well work. We should have everyone gather in the rec room then. That is where the luminol was, I believe.
Yeah. First we need to finish looking for Quark, though. We still got the infirmary and everything beyond the green door. Once we're done with that, we can head back to floor B to meet up with everyone else.
Understood. Shall we go then?
And there's 3 doors here, too.
The same as what we found on the other side of the blue door.
But... it looks like 2 of them are already unlocked.
So it does. The center and rightmost doors both say open. Perhaps the layout here is different.
Whatever. Let's take the door on the right first. Oh, the Golem Bay. Huh? What's this room?
That looks like a workbench of some sort.
Maybe, but what sort of work? Mom, we're here to find Quark, not look at a workbench. You go check out the far end, alright?
Very well.
Nothing. He's not here either. Hey, Kay. Where's the robot? Where's Gollum? How's it going over there? Kay. Can you hear me? Kay was bent over his back to me. With his back to me. Peering underneath the thing that looked like a workbench. What the hell? I walked toward him as I spoke. Hey man, what's going on here?
Oh, nothing.
I bent down and saw he was staring at something that appeared to be a safe. It's empty.
Yes.
Was there something in there before?
No, it was empty when I found it.
Was it?
Yes.
Then what are you doing staring into an empty safe?
I was thinking. Specifically, I was thinking about who opened this safe.
Wouldn't that have been the team that went through the green door? I think that was Dio, Fee, and Clover.
No, that's unlikely. When we met up with Dio, he told us that he had been in the treatment center. The nameplate on this door says this is the Golem Bay, however.
So you're saying they didn't go here?
I believe that is the case. Which, as you can see, is why I was puzzled. If Dio, Phi, and Clover did not open this safe, who did?
Well, there's no point thinking about it. We should get back.
Yes, there was another unlocked door, wasn't there?
Yep. Let's get moving then. So this is the treatment center, huh?
This is the room that Dio visited.
Don't you think that's kind of strange? Until now, all the chromatic doors have led to a single room each. So why are there 2 rooms on the other side of the green door?
An excellent question.
We can talk to the others later, I guess, and see if they know anything. Kay and I split up and began looking for places where Quark might have hidden, or small holes he might have escaped through. What are these?
They must be the treatment pods Dio mentioned.
The window's all covered with frost on the inside. I can't see in.
Shall we open it?
Yes, might as well. Have at it.
What?
No, we found a Quark. Quark! No. Oh no. His bracelet, it's... Oh god.
Hold on, Sigma. Calm down. Look at his chest. Can you see it moving?
Boy. I quickly pressed a finger to Quark's wrist. It was faint, but his heartbeat was there. He's alive. He's alive!
What a relief. I'm so glad to know he's safe.
I laughed out loud and grabbed Kay in a bear hug, or at least as much of one as I could manage. He patted me on the back and shared what I thought might have been a relieved chuckle. But if he's still alive, why is his bracelet off? Zero Jr. said it would only come off when you died.
Perhaps Zero Sr. took it off?
What? Why?
I have no idea.
Then maybe Zero Sr. brought Quark here and put him in this pod thing too. Well, even if he did, we don't have any way to know why.
This pod is for medical treatment. Perhaps Quark has contracted some sort of illness.
He's sick? What has he got?
Well, how would I know that? In any event, we should return and let the rest of our companions know that we found Quark. I imagine Tenmyoji in particular will be pleased.
Yeah, I bet. Do you think you can carry him, or...?
No. I believe it would be best to leave Quark here. As I mentioned, there is a chance he has fallen ill. If so, then removing him from the pod would be dangerous. The treatment he is currently undergoing could be compromised.
No.
I'll close the pod's cover then. Is that all right?
Yeah. Sure. Wait, I just thought of something. Are you sure it's going to be alright?
What do you mean?
Well, what happens if he wakes up? Can he open that thing on his own?
He'll be fine. I noticed a lever inside that can be used to open the cover. So long as no one locks the pod, he should be able to leave whenever he wants.
But if someone locks him in, he's screwed?
Yes, that is what I said. But you needn't worry. You see? I have not engaged the lock. Now, we should return to the Floor B warehouse. I imagine the others are already there.
Right, yeah. Okay, let's go. But if we come back and we don't find him there, we're gonna look crazy. So true.
You're late.
You're one to talk. How much earlier did you get back again? I'd be surprised if you searched at all.
And this is it?
Yeah. Clover and Tenmyoji still aren't back.
So, find anything?
Yeah, we sure did.
Yeah? Well, go on, spill it.
We found Quark. Explain to them how we'd found Quark in the treatment center.
I see. Oh, that's good to hear.
Little jerk, making us all worried.
There is more.
And that is?
There is still some cause for concern.
Just spit it out.
Quark may have contracted an illness of some sort. As such, he has been left in the treatment pod.
Will he be alright?
Yeah, well, probably.
Probably? Do you even...
Whatever, at least we found him. Pretty lucky he's alive, too.
What do you mean by that?
I mean what I said, genius. I'm glad he's not dead, aren't you?
As equivocal as ever, I see.
How kind of you to say so.
So, was Quark all you found? The way you were talking made it sound like there was something else.
Yeah, I'll explain that after Tenmyoji and Clover get back. There's something I wanted to ask you about first, though. When you went through the green door, did you search 2 different rooms?
2?
No, just the treatment center.
I see. And then what was the other one?
What do you mean, the other one?
You know, where there's that intersection with 3 doors? Well, when Kay and I went there, 2 of the doors were unlocked. You guys unlocked the one that went to the treatment center when you went through the green door. What the other one?
Who could have opened it?
Don't look at me. I told you, we only opened the one that went to the treatment center.
Could it have been Zero Senior?
I don't know.
So did you and Kay go through the other door?
Yeah.
What was in there?
Nothing really.
It appeared to be some sort of room for servicing something.
That doesn't make any sense. So what the hell was whoever opened that door looking for?
Who knows?
Tenmyoji and Clover are running rather late. Should we go and look for them?
No. There's something I want to check first.
It's never easy with you, is it?
Well, let's get it over with. Huh.
This is the rec room. Dio and I came here earlier when we were looking for Quark.
So why are we here?
Was there something here you needed to see?
I said nothing and instead made my way over toward the cabinet. Inside was the luminol. I reached in and pulled it out, then headed over to the light switch and flipped it. The room went dark, and I headed back to where the others were still standing.
Whoa, what is this? You gonna start telling ghost stories or something?
Why? You scared of ghosts?
You're kidding me, right?
Now show me how brave you are. Stick out your bracelet. You too, Fee, please.
Our bracelets?
Yeah. I want to see the underside of them.
What do you mean by that?
I mean the side on the bottom. The side that doesn't have the display on it. Come on, you're really gonna make me explain this.
I know what you mean. What I'm asking is what the hell you think you're...
Just do it. It's not hard.
Should I also participate?
No, you're fine, Kay. Your bracelet is a little different from ours. But I'll join in just to make it fair. There was a brief moment of hesitation before Dio and Fee stuck out their arms. I held mine out as well, wrist pointed upward.
This okay?
Yeah. Just hold it like that for a moment. As fast as I could, I pulled a luminol out from my pocket and sprayed it across all 3 of our wrists.
Ugh. Cold. What the hell, man?
Dio jerked his arm back with a shout. Don't see anything glowing. His bracelet is clean. So is mine, of course.
That leaves only Dio.
Wait, what are you talking about?
I'll explain in a minute. Just show me your bracelet. Is something wrong? Just show it to me. Come on, Dio. We don't have time for this.
Why do I have to do what you tell me to?
Because I'm trying to prove your innocence.
Oh, like hell you are. I don't know what you're looking for, but you're not gonna find it on me.
Then just show me your arm.
No! You don't get to order me around, I have rights!
As he spoke, Dio made a break for the exit. He didn't get far.
I'm afraid I can't let you do that, Dio.
Thanks, Kay. Murderer rights. He spun around toward the other exit. Stop him.
Right!
Don't know what you're talking about, but okay.
All 3 of us leapt at Dio. I knew it. His bracelet's glowing. Then that means...
Let me go! Get off of me, you fuckers!
Dio, you killed the old lady.
No! You don't understand. This is all some kind of a mistake.
Then explain yourself, bitch.
Shit!
What's going on here? I think it's about time you gave us the full story.
As quickly as I could, I explained to Fee what Kay and I had noticed on the old woman's wrist.
So the person with the bloody bracelet would have to be the person who killed her.
Yeah, exactly. Even if they'd wiped it off, I figured the Luna would still react to the blood. Looks like I was right. We've got you, Dio. You might as well confess. Well...
Alright, fine. You caught me. I did it. I killed the old bitch and took her bracelet.
Why?
Are you Zero?
No. I was under orders. I was sent here to do something.
Specific. To do what?
Who gave you this order?
I'll die before I tell you.
So your orders were more important than Alice and Luna's lives?
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I killed the old lady, but that's it. I don't know anything about what happened to Alice and Luna.
Funny, because it's the same night, presumably. And that wasn't you.
Tread carefully, Sigma. This man is not to be trusted. He has already shown he is willing to lie and kill.
Come on, I'm telling the truth.
Okay, while you're there, can you take off his hat? I must know what's under it, besides messy hair.
You gotta believe me.
Okay, then kills Dio, performs necromancy, ready to talk.
Even if we do believe you, you're still a killer. You just haven't killed as many people.
Exactly. He should be restrained somehow. If we leave him be, he may well kill again.
But where would we put him?
Is there a room we can lock or anything?
Ah, perhaps we could put him in one of the treatment pods. Once we've locked it, he should be unable to escape.
Oh yeah.
Hey, wait! I'll be good, I promise.
Yeah, I think you're onto something, Kay. Let's go with that.
Come on, please. Hey, listen to me.
We'll let you out when the white doors open. Someone's going to need your bracelet to open the secondary door.
Don't fuck with me, you guys. There's no way in hell I'm going in that thing. Let go! Let me go! God damn it! I told you assholes to let me go! You can't do this! Stop! Stop! Please stop! Please! No, you can't!
That sounds suggestive, yeah.
Ah!
Into the pod he goes.
Open this fucking thing! I said open it, goddammit!
I don't think so.
Ugh! You're gonna pay for this! When I get out of here, I'm gonna fucking end you!
So, I guess I figured out who the murderer was. And we found a quark.
Now all that's left to do is find Clover and Tenmyoji.
Yeah.
Why don't we head back to the warehouse and start from there? They may have already returned.
Good point.
Let's go.
Get potted, nerd. So true. Are we surprised Dio did? Absolutely fucking not. At least I'm not. Huh. Looks like they weren't back yet.
Perhaps they went to look for us.
Oh man. Now we've gotta go look for them.
How much time until the white doors open?
15 minutes.
Then I don't think we really need to hurry yet. Why don't we wait a little longer? For all we know, they're on their way back right now.
Kay and I nodded.
By the way, there was something I wanted to ask you guys about.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Quark's bracelet.
Right.
When we found him in the pod, he wasn't wearing it. Why?
How should I know?
Presumably, it had been taken off before we found him.
So we have no idea where it is.
Pretty much.
I see. That's not good. Without that bracelet, we won't be able to continue the game.
What?
We need 3 bracelets to open the secondary door. If we lose one...
No, no. We wouldn't be able to go through the secondary door.
Yeah.
Who would be pairing up with Quark?
Quark's bracelet should be a red solo. That would mean he'd be with the cyan pair.
Who's the cyan pair?
Clover and Tenmyoji.
The 2 people who are missing.
Convenient.
Quark's bracelet is gone, and his 2 teammates have disappeared.
What's going on? Does that mean Clover and Tenmyoji took the bracelet?
Well, if they found Quark before you did, yeah, there's a good chance they did.
Then, why aren't they back yet?
Perhaps they've already gone through the white door.
What? No, that's not possible. The primary doors haven't even opened yet.
Perhaps someone opened one of them.
How?
I don't know. But it's happened before. Remember the 3 doors on the other side of the green door? Someone made one of them open. Perhaps this is the same thing.
How is he supposed to drag Dio when the doors open? I think they might just yoink off the bracelet and then leave him there. But that's against the rules.
Yes, I know. But if the person opening the doors is Zero Senior, do you really think the rules matter? Zero Senior controls the entire game.
So are you saying Clover or Tenmyoji is Zero Senior?
It is a possibility. It would explain why they still haven't shown up.
Could they really have taken Quark's bracelet and gone through one of the white doors?
If they did, we won't know where they went until the doors are open for the rest of us.
So I would assume.
This is still all just blah, 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 blah. This is still all just speculation, though. Maybe we should go look for them again. One of us can stay behind, so that we don't miss them if they come back.
Okay. I'll stay.
Sigma and I will go see if we can find them then.
Make sure you get back 5 minutes before the door opens, alright? Oh. And don't forget to bring Dio with you.
Of course. Pantry. Oh, placing another squishy, you say? All the squishies. And this is the pantry?
So it would appear.
Well, it looks like they're not here.
When we started looking for Quark, they were sent off to search everything beyond the red door, which would have meant this room.
Not gonna do us any good to hang around here, though. Let's head upstairs.
Very well.
No one here either, huh? Tamioji loves scotch so much, I thought we might find him here drinking some. It was around that time that I noticed Kay was acting strangely. He was staring at the shelf of alcohol in a way that I probably would have described as blankly if I could have actually seen his eyes. Hey, what's up? You want a drink?
Oh, no. Well, I would enjoy a drink, but this mask...
Right. Sorry, that sucks. Honestly, I gotten so used to this suit that I'd kind of forgotten you were wearing it. Why the heck did they make you wear that thing anyway? You still don't remember anything?
Well, actually...
No.
I did remember a little.
As a treat? Really?
Yes.
What did you remember?
My father.
Oh. When Dad, do you remember that? When Dad, do you remember that? Did it just pop out of nowhere? I feel like that's a typo.
Please, don't joke.
Oh, okay. It was just a bad joke.
This is serious.
Sorry. So, you remember who your father was?
Yes.
What about your mom?
I don't seem to have one.
Oh. So your dad raised you?
Well...
Kay stopped for a moment, then calmly folded his hands in front of him.
I was raised in the facility where my father worked.
Uh-huh.
He was the only person who worked there, which meant he was the only person I saw until I was older. That had been the situation for as long as I could remember, though, so I never thought it odd.
He wouldn't allow me to go near him while he was working. The only times he wasn't working were the times when he was sleeping. As such, the only communication I had was with the education software he'd given me. I suppose I was a fairly expressionless child then. We developed body language to communicate with others, and with no one else to communicate with, I suppose it makes sense. Once I learned to read and write, I began to realize that my situation was not normal. Many of my books mentioned a mother as part of a family, and several of the mother, father, and children would eat meals together and talk to one another. Soon I found myself longing for a mother of my own. Someone who would always be with me, who would scold me if I did something wrong. At night, they would read to me before bedtime. If only I had a mother like that, I thought, I would be so happy. So for the first time in my life, I asked my father for something. He had finished working, and as usual, was making his way toward his bedroom when I stopped him and asked for a mother. He looked at me silently for a long moment, before finally responding, "Okay." I remember to this day how happy I was at that moment. A few months later, he called me into his laboratory. It was the first time he'd ever done anything like that. My heart was beating quickly as I stepped inside. Standing next to him was a young woman. My hopes soared. But when he said her name, or rather her ID number, they were dashed. He had given me a robot to play the part of a mother. I didn't want a mother that was just a machine who did what a human told her to. When I told my father that, he looked surprised for the first time in my life. Then he frowned, coughed, and admonished me for being a whiner. He'd never scolded me for anything before. At first I was surprised, then angry. Hot tears streamed down my face. My father ordered the robot to take care of me and shoot us out of his lab. The robot was very convincing, and she smiled and spoke as if she was a real person, but I refused to answer her and locked myself in my room. You can talk to a robot and it'll respond, but in the end, you're still talking to a machine, not a person. If that was what I wanted, I'd still have the education software my father had given me. When I ignored the robot as it tried to take care of me, it looked sad. It couldn't really be sad, of course. It was only programmed to look that way. The robot's facade of sadness didn't mean anything to me. After that, I stopped expecting anything from my father. We never really spoke to begin with, so it was easy enough for me to make sure we never saw one another. I lived my life as if he didn't even exist. Perhaps it seems strange to you that I continue to live with him, but I never considered leaving. Perhaps in the hidden depths of my heart, I longed for a relationship with my father. Everything changed when I was 18. I left my room one morning to find a woman standing outside of it. She was the first human I'd ever seen, apart from my father, and I was understandably surprised. For a moment, I thought my father had created a new robot, but when I told her that, she laughed and explained that she had come to help him. As it turned out, she was a very mysterious person. She was much older than I was, but something about the way she behaved was almost girlish. She would tell me stories about the world outside in such a way that I was never sure if she was telling the truth or making up fantastic lies. Ultimately, though, the truth didn't matter. I loved her stories. She wasn't helping my father directly with his research, so I spent most of my days with her. Before long, I discovered she'd known my father when he was young. She told me stories of how he'd fallen in love as a younger man, and I began to imagine that the person he'd fallen in love with had been her, and that she was, in fact, secretly my mother. After she settled in with us, our long-established routine began to change drastically. First, we started to eat together. Before then, I had never shared a meal with anyone in 18 years. She scolded me for my table manners, or more accurately, the lack thereof. If I was going to eat with others, she said, I would need to be more polite. Having eaten alone for my entire life, manners had never been something I'd even thought about. My father got in trouble too, when he made the mistake of reading through research papers during dinner. The look of surprise and embarrassment on his face made me burst into laughter. I couldn't remember the last time I'd shared a laugh with my father. It might have been the first time. The room we considered a living room changed too. Before it had just been another room, but she made it comfortable. After we finished our dinner, I would sit on the sofa and relax with her and my father. Those times were the ones I cherished the most. For a little while every day, I got the family I'd longed for ever since I was a child. At her suggestion, I started to help with my father's research. He specialized in genetic engineering, and I discovered I had an interest in it as well. Time faded away as I lost myself in research. Now that we were working and studying together, my father and I had a great deal to talk about. For the first time in my life, we began to speak with one another like a father and son. Whenever I impressed him with something I learned, I felt a surge of happiness, and it drove me to study even harder. My days felt full, bright and meaningful, but most importantly, I was happy. 4 years passed in the blink of an eye, until one day, I happened to overhear my father and the woman speaking in the laboratory. Their tone was serious, so I listened closer, curious to know what they were talking about. That was when I heard her say that she planned to give her life to achieve their goals. It was clear that she wasn't being metaphorical. She would have to die. I was in shock. The research I had thrown myself into would lead to her death. I asked my father to stop his research immediately. He refused to listen. She agreed with him. She told me that she had been prepared for what she had to do since the day she came to our facility. My father had known about it from the beginning as well. Mysterious Not Mom really looked at Kay's dad and went, I can fix him, and was right. Angry and disappointed, I began to investigate what exactly the research I'd been helping with was working toward. Perhaps, I thought, I could figure out a way to keep her alive. I discovered much more than I bargained for, to begin with. I learned that the ultimate success of my father's research would require a good deal of sacrifice. And I also learned that my own existence was just another part of his project. I had been created to function as my father's spare. If he died during his research, I was intended to continue it in his place. I was stunned. I was furious with my father, and with her, and even with the research I poured myself into for 4 years. There was only one thing to do. Destroy the facility and end my father's horrible research once and for all. I'd made plans to destroy the main reactor, and with it the entire facility. But she saw right through me. My father was livid, and locked me in my room until his research was complete. All I could think of was how I might stop him. She did her best to convince me that I'd misunderstood, that everything would be fine. As much as I wanted to believe her, I remembered in the back of my mind that she had been the one who pushed me to become involved in my father's research. Had that been an earnest desire to give me something to do with my life, or... Still, I couldn't bring myself to hate her. She had given me a reason to live. Even if she had conspired with my father to mold me into his replacement, the warmth she'd shown me had been real. She'd made me feel as if I had a real family, and that was something I wouldn't have given up for the world. I pleaded with her to leave, but she quietly shook her head. There was someone very special to her, she told me. He had saved her life once. She felt her death would help to repay that favor. She would have liked nothing more than to marry him and live a happy, normal life together. But she couldn't. For his sake, she said, and for the sake of the future she had wanted, she was determined to see my father's research succeeded. I realized then that, although she was the most important person in my life, there was someone more important than me in hers. She tried to explain that beyond what we could see was a future where no one would have to die, but I refused to listen. What good was a potential future to me? It was what I had now that I wanted. I couldn't stand to think that she would give her life for a man I'd never even seen. So I shut myself off from the world. Perhaps that's why I lost my memory. Kayla uttered a deep, tired sigh.
I'm sorry. I lost track of time.
It's okay.
Not having any memories is less than desirable, but it could be argued that regaining them is almost more taxing.
So you remember almost everything?
No, the details are still indistinct, especially more recent events.
Huh.
Sigma, I'm sorry, but would it be alright if I laid down for a bit?
What's wrong?
I don't feel very well. It must be because I remembered so much so quickly. My head feels like it's going to explode.
Well, it better not actually. Are you okay?
Yes. I think I just need to rest.
Okay. Take as long as you need. I'll go look for Clover and Tamioji myself.
I'm sorry. Thank you.
Kay lowered himself heavily onto the red sofa in the corner of the room. Mom, I guess I better get moving then. I stepped out of the room and nearly ran into Fee. What are you doing? You're supposed to be waiting back in the warehouse.
Yeah, I know. I just decided to go check on you guys. I waited a long time and nobody showed up. Judging by your face, you haven't found them either. Damn.
Yeah.
Where's Kay?
He's in the lounge.
You decided to split up?
No, not quite. Instead of waiting for my answer, she opened the door to the lounge and walked in.
What's up with him?
And I guess he's not feeling too well. He said he wanted to rest for a bit.
Is he alright?
You think so? We should leave him alone right now, though. Remember, there's a real person inside that suit. I'm sure he's just tired.
Tired, huh? How are you feeling?
What?
I feel tired just looking at you. Your face is like a week-old sock.
Really? Well, I guess I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little exhausted. I mean, all of a sudden I wake up trapped in some weird-ass game, and then dead bodies start turning up. Honestly, I'm amazed I've managed to hold on to my sanity for this long. Just about everything here makes absolutely zero sense. The more I try and figure any of it... The more I try and figure out any of it out, rather, the more I feel like my brain's just going to melt and run out my ears. You know what I'm talking about, right? We managed to figure out who the killer was, but there's still 100 other questions we have no idea about. Where the hell are we? Why are we even here? What's this whole nonary game thing for? And what is Zero Senior up to? Hell, how about who Zero Senior is? The rabbit said he was one of us, but... Do you think it's Dio?
Who knows?
Besides, we still don't know why Dio killed them. He said he was ordered to do it, but... And there's more too. What about the old lady? Who is she? And what's her deal? Hell, what are any of our deals? I don't know jack shit about anybody here. I don't even know anything about you, Fee.
Are you serious? You can't honestly suspect me, can you?
No, that's not it.
I'm just like you. I was kidnapped on December 25th and brought here too.
She trailed off. Ominous. You heard that, right?
Yeah. It came from the hallway.
Let's go have a look. Hallway time.
There's nobody here.
Maybe they got on the elevator?
Let's try hitting the button. If the door doesn't open immediately, then we'll know the elevator's downstairs. Thought so.
Let's go. Which way? Where do you think they went?
Let's just head for the green door.
Why?
Because the treatment center's there. That's where Dio and Quark are.
So?
You aren't worried? I just want to make sure they're safe.
They're fine. Tomoyoshi or Clover probably made that noise. Well, maybe both of them. But I don't think they'd hurt Quark or Dio.
Are you sure?
Huh?
Dio admitted to killing the old woman, but he still insists that he didn't kill Alice or Luna. What if he's telling the truth?
Are you serious? You're gonna believe him?
Doesn't matter. I just want to know if they're safe. No harm in being careful.
Alright, fine. We headed to the first pod. I cracked open the top and lifted it back. And there was Quark, sound asleep. See?
Yeah, I guess you're right. I was probably getting worried for nothing. How about Dio?
Let's open his. But what the hell?
Check his pulse.
It was pointless to check his pulse. He was obviously dead, but I did it anyway. Yeah, he's dead.
Look. The oxygen level for his pod says 0%.
That's nice. Then that means he asphyxiated. But why?
Someone must have tampered with the pod and lowered the oxygen levels.
Who?
Look, we should go tell Kay about this.
Oh, hey, look, there's a lion in the background eating a sun.
Come on, let's go.
Without waiting for me to follow, he turned and ran off. I took a deep breath and followed. And about his bracelet, y'all. Fee and I burst into the lounge and ran up to Kay. Kay, wake up. Something's happened. When he didn't move, I grabbed him by the shoulders and shook. He twitched and quickly sat up.
What is it?
We explained about how we'd found Dio dead, and how it looked like he died of asphyxiation. It appeared that someone had reduced the oxygen level of his pod to 0.
What? But why? I thought that Dio was the one who killed the old woman, Alice, and Luna. Then who killed him, if he was the murderer?
The only people who could have done it are Clover and Tenmyoji. You're really excluding Fee from the list?
There's also Quark.
What? No. That's impossible. Are you suggesting Quark woke up, opened his pod from the inside, killed Dio, and then went back to sleep?
No, I'm just saying that strictly speaking, it's a possibility.
Okay, then you're also on the table, Fee.
So just, you know, take it into consideration.
Well, in that case, Phi, I hate to say it, but doesn't that mean that you could have done it?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Yes. You could have done it any time after Sigma and I left the Floor B warehouse.
Don't give me that. I was waiting for Clover and Tenmyoji to show up. They never did, though, so I got impatient and went to find you guys. Then I bumped into Sigma in front of the lounge.
She went on to explain about the sound we'd heard.
I see. So you heard something. Then perhaps it is likely that Clover and Tenmyoji were at fault.
Were the two of you together the whole time you were investigating?
Yes, we were.
You never split up or anything?
Nope.
Hmm.
In any event, we don't have a great deal of time to discuss it.
No crap. We've only got 7 minutes until the primary doors open.
Alright. Let's get back to the Floor B warehouse. Maybe Clover and Tenmyoji are already there.
Oh, where is Dio's bracelet?
Is what?
Huh?
You didn't take it? Dio was a green solo. Phi and I are the magenta pair.
Shit. You're right. Without Dio's bracelet, we won't be able to open the secondary door.
I fear not.
Then we need to hurry. We'll drop by the treatment center on the way back and grab the bracelet.
All three of us don't need to go. You two go on ahead. I'll get the bracelet.
Alright.
Oh, one other thing. I need to give you these.
The yellow pair of bracelets? Were these Alice and Luna's?
Yes. Without these, you would be stuck. So, here you are. Please, take them.
I grabbed the bracelets and shoved them into my pocket.
Alright, let's get going.
They're not here.
Maybe they did go through the door, like Kay said.
With Quark's bracelet?
Or...
Or what? Oh, come on, man. You better not give me that maybe they're already dead crap. I got enough of it from Dio. You gotta be kidding me. This isn't funny, Fee. If you're right, then you, Kay, Quark, and I are the only people still alive in here.
Hey, lay off. I want to believe they're alive too. But
We heard a noise and turned.
I apologize for keeping you.
did you get Dio's bracelet?
Well, technically, yes, but...
Huh?
Best you just see it. This is what I found in Dio's pod.
What?
Well, that's nice. What the hell?
I assume whoever murdered Dio did this.
But why? There's no point.
I can't say for sure, but if I were to guess...
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
With a bracelet like this, I doubt we can get past the secondary door.
That means Kay and I will...
No. Shit. You're gonna...
When the time comes, those 3 doors will automatically close. If anyone is left outside after they close, they'll be penalized.
I see. That's what they wanted. Whoever killed Dio wanted to use the game to kill me and Kay. That's why they broke the bracelet.
I think so. It makes the most sense.
How can you be so calm? In 5 minutes you're gonna be...
Go on ahead, Sigma. You have those bracelets Kay gave you, right? You should be able to get through the secondary door with those. So just...
Fuck that. You know I can't just stitch you guys like that.
But if you stay here, you'll...
You think I don't know that? What kind of monster am I if I just leave you here to die? Ah, God damn it. This is bad. What was I going to do? I needed to calm down. Just calm down. Calm down and think. There had to be a way to save them. There had. To be continued. Does that mean there was something that I could have done somewhere else that would have led to a proper end? Or... Seems like it kind of, but... Lock number 1. So does that mean I... Oh. I didn't want to do this. Locks tend to need keys. Oh, yeah, but... Quicksima, craft a key with your mind. My best guess is, though, like, there will be a different ending that I do that'll give me a said key, though, right? Nice, something like that. Where's this branch? Oh, the AB. I see. Yeah, different timeline has the info you're looking for. I mean, I guess it's interesting because, like, with where we got stuck in the other ending that we started getting on, like, we also needed information from other endings, but we also just blatantly needed the information to input it. So it's interesting that, like, this is like an actual log. It's like, hey, you haven't done the thing, so you can't go further, type of thing. I guess it does kind of make me want to go back here first and do Betray instead of Ally. Maybe, and see how that differs. Welcome to VLR. Amazing. Well, let's do this real quick fast and then we'll end for the night.
30 seconds remain until polling closes.
Now, what am I going to do? I guess there isn't really any question. After all, I promised Luna that I'd pick Ally, but what if she was lying to me?
I would have chosen Ally regardless. I mean, Sigma's going to be my opponent. And I trust him.
10 seconds remain until...
Betray Luna, betray Luna, betray Luna. Yeah.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed.
Excellent. Now let's go do a cute little save, and we'll find out what happens next time. You monster. Well, listen. How else were we gonna find out the everything? It's in here, right? Yeah. But interesting. The plot is so full of plot. So true. It really is. I am quite curious to see where this will keep going. It is a little annoying that we have to get, like, each ending that we've been getting. It's like, oh, you need more information from another ending. It's like, really? It's okay, though. We'll live. No thoughts, head empty. I'm so fucking tired, frankly. But I hope you guys are enjoying the progressings. That's the best part of VLR. Fair. I'm not at the point of where I'm enjoying that, though. I'm at the point is like, well, okay, that's the thing that they're doing. I'm sure it'll be more enjoyable later. I just gotta wait. That doesn't mean I'm hating my time here, by the way. I do want to clarify that I am enjoying my time here, but just mildly annoyed right now. After 99, they're like, let's explode the flowchart. Yeah. On one hand, it's really nice that, like, you have, like, the really precise, like, changing of, like, moving around the timelines and shit, but on the other hand, there's a lot. Is Zero Time Dilemma, like, shorter or, like, about the same? Do you know off the top of your head? It'll make sense eventually. Or it won't. Sounds about right. Zero Time Dilemma is very different. Interesting, interesting. Well, that'll be exciting when we get to that. We have a lot of VLR to go through first. You can't say too much how they do the flowchart to there without giving huge spoilers. Don't worry about it. I was just curious about, like, if it was similar or not. I don't need a thorough answer at this point. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me as always. I do appreciate it. Yeah, I don't really have anything to say, I guess. I'm really fucking tired. But yeah, that'll about do it. Thank you guys so much as always, and I'll catch you all next time. Bye bye.